University. I'm so glad today I made a daughter and mother team. So Andrea is my student, and now from her story I heard a little bit about daughter, but then today I finally meet a daughter, and they are going to graduate from Tiffin University at the same time. One with a master's degree, one with a bachelor's degree, and both in criminal justice. Yep. So I'm so excited, that's why I invite them to do this interview. Okay, so then I will have you guys introduce yourself first.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, my name is Andrea Pappas, and I am a master's degree student here at Tiffin University. I also did my undergrad here. I moved to Ohio about 6 years ago, started my education, and Ariana started with me on her education journey, and we've been doing this together, so it's been an adventure. So
go ahead to introduce yourself.
I'm Ariana Pappas, and I am an undergraduate student here.
Yeah.
And that is my mother.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm a criminal justice major. We both graduated in April.
Yeah.
It's taken me a little longer to do the.
It's okay.
We started at the same time.
You wait for her, and then she wait for you. So you say you start as undergraduate same time?
Yeah, we did at Tara.
Okay, so the mother run a little bit faster.
I went a little bit slower.
That's okay.
Yeah.
She has been giving her life to you to raise you, so now it's okay to wait for her to run a little bit faster, right?
Yeah.
So actually, when I have Andrea in the undergraduate, in that time, she already impressed me. In the class, she always pay attention. She always asking questions, and then she start to from her assignment a little bit, give me a little bit story. So I'm really appreciate she is not hiding her story. She's willing to share, because actually that's how made me proud to see how students, even they may study college late, but they are make that so strong. So Andrea, can you give us some idea like what's the turning point for you want to go to college, and then what happened before the college then?
So I always wanted to go to school. I went into school for a little while right after I graduated, but I had my first child, Dominic.
That's her.
My brother.
She's my second.
Oh, it's your second.
So
okay.
yes. So I had my first child in high school.
Okay.
But yeah, so going to school and having him and needing to work was it was just too much.
Yeah.
And then shortly after, had Ariana. We just worked and got married, and life kind of just progressed. Eventually, I decided I wanted to go back.
What's the turning point there? When they are how old, and it make you feel like?
So it's right when you graduated.
From high school?
Yeah, so we were living in California, and she graduated from high school, and my son had obviously already graduated.
Yeah.
So I said, it's my time. I felt like, and they agreed and were supportive of that. And
so before she finished high school, do you ever think about when I should start to say I'm going back to school? Do you have a struggle?
I thought about it, but after I had gotten divorced, I was a single parent again, so it just seemed
impossible.
Impossible, yeah, it really did. I waited, and I'm glad I waited, because I don't think I was ready. Even though I was older, I still don't think I was ready. So I'm glad I waited, and I ended up waiting for her.
Yeah. So do you remember when your mother, when you were young, how this mother looks like? Do you ever think about she want to back to school? Did she ever mention to you?
Yeah, I mean,
What she say?
people always talk to her about how she should be in policy or politics, so I figured at some point it was going to happen.
Yeah.
And we were living in California, and she said she wanted to move to Ohio and
Yeah.
go back to school, and it was not surprising.
Yeah.
And I had no intention of going to college ever, so yeah, I was not
So when
interested.
she talk about college, you are not even the thing that's also your plan.
Yeah, no, I did not want to go at all. So
So then what this conversation looks like? Show us.
it
how
looked
this
like, go with me.
Can you just act in the moment? Let's take
I
that
don't
moment.
remember that moment.
It was definitely so I knew I was gonna go, and it was a plan.
Yeah.
It was definitely a plan.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew it was a plan. It wasn't my plan.
Yeah.
I was like, just come check it out, right?
Wow.
It's it's not that bad. It's different than high school. She didn't love high school,
Yeah.
so I was like, maybe you'll like it, and you can pick your classes. People aren't telling you what to do as much, and all of that.
Yeah.
So
And then when she finally say yes?
she basically when we went, I mean, you signed
Yeah, I
up.
went with her to go to the school, and
You just say let's go to school, but it means we go to school together.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And then why Tiffin?
So, actually, I think I decided to transfer to Tiffin, right?
I was still at Tara when she started at Tiffin.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we were actually looking at two different things. I was
Okay.
looking at psychology,
Yeah.
and she had started in the medical assisting program and
Okay.
kind of thinking of
Okay.
going into medical,
Okay.
which is why it took her a little bit longer because she
I
changed.
switched my major like 4 times.
But in that time, you guys already moved back to Ohio, really?
Yeah.
Okay. You both
Yeah.
in Tara.
Yeah.
I think you want to start from there.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
because of the affordability, it was
Okay.
it was easier to start there and get some
Okay.
classes done,
Yeah.
and then transfer over.
So over there, do you guys take the same classes?
One time.
One time,
Wow, what class?
Last
intro
time.
to psychology.
Yeah, and how it looks like?
It was so
Show us.
bad.
It looked just like this right now.
It was
What's been so bad?
it was so a lot. The teacher used us as examples
Okay.
a lot.
Then keep
In
looking
a
at that.
psychology class.
He said,
So
oh, that's perfect example, right?
Mhm.
And then,
Yeah, so
but you don't like it.
it was really
Too much
uncomfortable.
attention.
yeah.
Yeah. And then, okay, so then during the class, when you need to have exam, and who will say, let's study, and who say no?
I said no. I always said no.
And so that will be like classmate and versus mother.
Mhm.
So how do you balance that role?
So it was tough, right?
I still had no interest, like even going to class with her. Like I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I
At
wasn't
that
motivated.
time, you just like,
I was not motivated at all. I was embarrassed because I was
Yeah.
like I brought my mom to college with me.
yeah.
So I just
Is that remind you about your time in the age? That's why you want to keep moving.
Yes, and yeah, and that was
Don't
what.
be me in that time.
Yeah, I wanted, I knew she had it in her, and I didn't want her to be my age and look back and regret that, and
Okay.
so I really wanted that for her.
Okay.
So
And what do you take on that? Do you feel it's too stressful, too push?
I really just didn't care that much for it, and then it was my first semester right after it. I got pregnant, so I was
Okay.
like, no, I really don't care, and
Yeah.
didn't want to do it, and
Yeah.
then I had him. He had some health concerns going on. He had a cleft lip and palate,
Yeah.
and so he had surgery. So I was still doing school, but
You're still doing school and then as a mother.
yeah.
And then you become grandma. And then a student. As a mother.
Mhm.
3 roles.
Mhm.
Wow. So did you take more credits than her, or you pretty much slowed down?
Yeah,
before?
she took like full time, and I was only taking a couple classes.
Okay. But you guys live in the same place. So when you back home, you still have to like help her.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
So she was, she was taking Lucas to the doctor. Gosh,
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 times a week. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was a lot.
So how do you balance yourself? Because the 3 roles,
Mhm.
it's hard, and then you want to be, you finally back to school, you want to enjoy. But now you add another role there. So how do you balance to be in different positions?
I didn't really. She's been amazing since the beginning. I mean, I've never really felt like it was ever my role. I mean, she's always been.
She just has a role, but you don't really have to get in.
No, she's always just had it. So, I mean, that's why I was like, she's the story. Like,
right?
And what was crazy is she did what, and amazing is that she did what I couldn't do.
Yeah.
I mean, she works full time, she takes care of him, and she's doing school. So
So now give us like how you balance. She said because you take care, so she pretty much can just be a student.
Yeah, I mean,
and then you.
I'm just at this point. I'm so used to it. I go to work.
She doesn't just work. Don't downplay that. She works at a law firm that counts on her for everything.
Yeah. So I go to work, and my grandmother, who's been very helpful, keeps Lucas during the day. Now he's in school, so he's gone a little bit, and then I come home and do whatever he needs to do, and then I do my homework and just repeat. So.
And do you find that any moment you feel like I cannot do it, it's too much?
It was really hard coming here because the time where I was coming to the school is time I could have been doing homework or could have been working. So it made it easier doing it online, even though the workload was heavier because it was shorter sessions. I had more time to space out when, and I have all A's. I have good grades, and I do great at work. And
So when you come to Tiffin, the time you're already in Tiffin, what grade you? When I meet you, when you my cousin,
I was in my junior year.
Junior year, and she become.
I came in as a second semester sophomore, so I had like 2.5 years that I've been here.
So you always take online, or you mix the both?
No, I was here for the first 1.5 years, I think, and then once COVID got really bad, they made the online option more appealing, and then it just worked better. It was less stressful. So
how the home life looks like when you both in school, and then you have to do homework and then cooking and all that.
The homework part has been stressful, right? Because I mean, she has her stuff that she has to do, I have my stuff that I have to do. So trying to balance that.
We keep separate. Yeah, pretty much. She goes in her room or space, and I'm in mine.
And then who is your baby? You're
bouncing off the walls.
Is he run in between? Right?
He's usually bugging me. He
adores her.
He's obsessed with me, to say the least. So he'll jump on the bed and try to get me to go do whatever he wants to do, and then once he sees I'm doing something, he'll just kind of sit on my lap and he just hangs out. So I think he's used to it just as much as you guys.
So what's the best moment you can recall as a schoolmate plus mother, daughter? What's the best memory or best moment you find it's memorable?
I don't know. I feel like the whole experience has just been pretty cool. I mean, I think the upcoming graduation will definitely be huge. I mean, our whole family is coming. It's a really big deal. I'm first generation as far as college, and obviously her going to college is huge, and I hope that Lucas sees that. Just
model,
continues.
You both show a good role model.
Kind of break that cycle, and
So go back to because once you finish, when you finish your undergraduate, and you decide to go to graduate school, what that? Because you want to wait for her to have some graduation together.
We didn't really know that was going to play out that way.
No, I went in slow-mo, and for that year that he was having surgeries and everything, and then he got diagnosed with autism, I was only taking a couple classes at a time. So, and then I didn't know what I wanted to do, and then I didn't feel like doing it. So I really just dragged it out. So it's really a coincidence.
It was by chance, completely.
I would have not have chosen that.
Now looking back, say, wow.
Yeah.
This 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 equal this together.
Yep.
God knows better about the time than us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny because I feel like I'm gonna be sitting there crying watching my daughter graduate.
As a mother,
Nobody's gonna know why I'm crying. They're gonna be like, really? Are you that emotional?
that is my daughter.
Yeah, that's my kid.
Who should arrange you guys on the stage?
No. I get embarrassed really easy. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
That from me. Did
Yeah.
you see me
her presentation?
We're very shy people,
Well,
so
you should not be shy because your life is very rich than other people. You should be so proud. You know how some kids we easily come here, don't know further, and they just do their work. But then you guys have to raise a family and then all that.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we say that any most struggle moment rather than that psychology class, like at home, like try to balance, and then you try to be a mom and you are the classmate.
I think it was hard for me to be progressing and then watch her struggle
Okay.
with Lucas
Yeah.
and have to like put things on hold
Yeah.
and fall a little bit behind
Yeah.
because she, you know, obviously needed to take care of Lucas. So that was hard.
Do you feel a little bit guilty?
Yeah, absolutely.
So then, when in that moment, what do you feel?
I didn't know what I wanted to do
Yeah.
until recently, really. So like, it kind of felt like I was putting it on hold so I could focus on my child, but it
Yeah.
also was like I was putting it on hold because I just didn't want to do it still.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
it was,
like, what's the main reason?
yeah.
Kind of,
So
he give you an excuse.
yeah.
And I said, oh,
Exactly.
I have to do this because I have.
And it made it easier. I could be like, you know, he's special needs. He
Yeah.
needs me to do this and that.
Yeah.
But he didn't. I mean, he's great and he's so self-sustainable and independent already. And he's
Yeah.
only 4.
Yeah.
So I just used it as an excuse.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until I had a job working at a law firm here in Tiffin.
Yeah.
And they just motivated me. And now I have a great job. And now I'm going to law school.
Wow.
So it
Wow.
worked
Yeah,
out
but
how it was
say a
supposed
little
to.
bit. We didn't say about you are going to law school. Okay,
Yeah,
say
so I switched my majors 4 times. I didn't figure out what I actually wanted to do until recently, until I was experiencing it and agreeing. I did criminal justice because it was easy as far as finding a job with that degree. So I changed my majors, and then once I got the job in Tiffin, it was by chance. I applied to it basically because they needed no experience to do it.
Wow,
And-
really?
Yep. So I went and interviewed. I walked into a room
I
full
said,
of
I have no experience. You hire me.
I walked into a room full of attorneys. I had no idea what I was doing or
Yeah.
talking about,
Yeah.
and they loved that because they could train me how they wanted to.
Yeah.
And then I was really good at it. And then I got hired at the position I'm at now, which was
Wow.
full time.
Wow.
And they want me to go to law school and come back and work with them. So
Wow.
that's the plan. Yeah. So
How to let the girl have no intention
I
and
know.
then go to be a law attorney really soon.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
how long take them? 5 years?
On and off. I started in 2017. So yeah, about 5.5 years.
Not too far.
So
But then 5
just
years.
I dragged my feet a little bit.
Turning your.
Yeah, you just raised a child, you know,
Yes.
whatever.
So if you have something you want to tell her, if I
There's always something I want to tell her. She
Yeah.
knows.
give her some your feedback about how you see she turned from that to here, how that in your mind.
I'm gonna get all emotional and
She's
cry.
already crying.
I always
That's
cry.
what we need.
I always
We need
cry.
that cry. Okay, look at her. Tell her.
Oh,
Look at the camera.
I
Don't
can't.
look
We
at
can't
me.
look at each other.
Don't
Yeah,
look
we
at me.
can't. We
Yeah,
know. We
camera.
know not to do that.
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm so proud of her. Like, you know, I can't express that enough. You know, I mean, every chance I get, I'm talking about her.
Yeah. I know.
And you know, how can you not be proud?
Yeah.
You know, Lucas is amazing. She's
Yeah.
an amazing mom.
Yeah.
She does an amazing job
I'm
at
gonna
something that, you know, most people need years to learn how to do, and she
Yeah.
just walks into a law office and does it.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I have no experience, but I'm
Right.
a good person.
Yeah, she's like, I got this, you know,
Yeah.
and she's, you know, just don't even know what she does, but it's like crazy that she just goes in and does it. And you know, most people have no idea what to do. And it's just crazy. And now she's studying for the LSAT. She's going to go to law school, and she just blows my mind. You know.
So
awesome.
Look at this girl, and when you raised her, as when you were still very young, and you raised her, did you see that this picture coming?
When she was young? Yeah, like I always knew like she had it in her, and that's why like I wanted to like push her. She's a little stubborn.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, she's a little stubborn. And
I get defensive when I feel like I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So that turns into dragging my feet, which like I did.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but I mean, then even on top of it, now she's like working for the Board of Elections. Like she just takes on things. Just one. I know, just one thing after another, and it's like
Keep surprise your mother.
Yeah, just no big deal for her, and it's amazing. It's just really, really great. So very proud.
Very proud. Now you tell mother.
I'm also very proud.
Going back from the beginning, she tried to say go to college, something.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have gone if she didn't go back. So I know that for sure. I never would have gone to any of my classes or knew what I wanted to do. And she has a lot of faith in me, and I guess knows what I can do more than I do. So it's been motivating. And even with the LSAT, studying for it's hard. It's horrible. Plus,
and you pass it.
Yeah, not yet. We'll see. We'll see. I take it in June, so we'll see how I do.
That's your goal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So. Yeah, I mean, she's been a huge part of all of that, and she's been really helpful with Lucas, and she helped more than she thinks she did as far as setting up his surgeries and doctors. I knew none of that, and it was all hard, and then we had some problems with court with his father that took another toll, and so she was definitely a big help in that.
So do you feel she's mom or she's classmate or
she's not
friend?
my classmate.
Is she friend or she's mom?
I have my child young, so I kind of look more to her as friend than I did as mom. Because to me, mom is more like, tell me what to do and whatnot, but she's been both. I mean, she's been all of it. She's helped me with homework, she's helped me with Lucas, she's helped me with my job. I mean, so she's kind of been all of the above. So
but she had you when she's still very young.
Yeah.
So you both young as a mother, you are young, and then he's young as a grandma.
And thanks for that.
Yeah. So if you can change your life, if you had a chance to change your life, you're going to choose the same pattern, same life?
I would. I don't believe in changing things. I think that, you change one thing and a million things change.
Yeah, you won't have her.
Correct, right?
You won't never meet her.
Yeah. So, I mean, no matter what path you take, you're going to have some form of struggle, some form of adversity. So, if you wish that away, then I feel like you're also going to be getting rid of those good things. So you kind of just have to, take what life you're given and appreciate the good stuff.
So if you need to ask a graduation gift, like from yourself, what kind of graduation gift you want to give to yourself?
Give to myself? I mean, I guess I'd like for all of this to mean something.
Yeah.
I set out with a mission, obviously very passionate about, the issues that I kind of keep pushing towards, which is, equality and, healthcare, specifically drug treatment, things like that. So I guess my wish would be to have that opportunity to do that.
Okay. How about you? If you can change your life?
I I guess, tried to figure out a way to make it work coming to school, because although it was easier with my schedule to do it online, I feel like socially there was a lot that I missed out on, and I would probably redo that part. But as far as, you know, waiting and having Lucas and all that, I think that went how it was supposed to.
You don't want to change.
No, I wouldn't change that. So yeah, it was pretty much just that. I should have done more seated classes so that
You can really enjoy what college looks like.
yeah,
You
and
will do that in your law school.
yeah, great. That's where I get to learn.
They
So-
don't have online law school, right?
They do hybrid classes, which I might be doing, and you go twice a week, but it's still twice a week, and it's and then the rest of it you do online. But it can be hard, you know, making yourself learn just by reading. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to avoid that as much
Yeah,
as
try the
possible.
professor teach you rather than you teach yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, been looking at schools, see what offers what. But yeah, that's really the only thing I would change is more seated.
About the graduation gift you're going to give yourself.
I guess more faith in I guess what I can do and am gonna do, hopefully.
Give yourself more faith.
Yeah, make myself more comfortable and less confident. Yeah, more
To the
confidence.
future.
Yeah.
Well, you are going to be an attorney.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so now if you need one gift for her, you can give her a gift. So she will give herself confidence. And then what else
Yeah.
you want to give to her?
I guess the gift I would want for her is for her to see herself how everybody else sees her.
Can you say you? Can we change?
Yeah.
She wants to be romantic.
I want you to see yourself how everybody else sees you.
No, she means you, how you see me.
How I see
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
She wants to be
Yes.
romantic.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want you to be able to see what I see you.
Yeah.
The potentials there. Okay, now the mother of graduation gift.
More faith in yourself too. I think you can do a lot more than what you're doing now as far as where you're working clinically, as you just discussed, and I think you can do bigger, and you should be. And I think, you know, give you that drive to go do.
So pretty much you guys want each other the same way. More confidence, more,
We're very similar people, so that
Yeah.
makes
Really?
sense. Yes.
Yes.
make harder to be together or make easier
Yes.
to be together.
Harder. Definitely
Yes.
harder.
It can be a mix, right? Sometimes we're like getting along, best friends, but then other times it's like it's fighting with
Arguing
yourself.
with yourself. Yeah.
So if you guys are fighting,
Mhm.
how do you make?
Oh, you have to stop talking.
Yeah.
You have to stop talking. You have to just don't talk. Don't send a message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
how long? Do you have the
As long
moment?
as it takes.
It depends. It depends. I mean, if we cross paths afterwards, it's just kind of like, are you done? And it's like, are you done? And then
Okay.
we'll be done. So.
And then how the ending point, like you are happy together,
and
give
then we're-
hug,
yeah.
or just
No, so you want to get a coffee?
We're big coffee people.
so
Yeah.
she also your baby. She's
Yeah.
youngest one, right? So your brother and then you, right?
Yep.
So do you have that youngest child syndrome? You were spoiled or not?
Yes.
Did you say yes?
Yes?
Yep. I have all the problems that come with being the youngest.
Do you feel mother is unfair about another child more than you? No. Which one is your favorite? I should not ask.
She knows. She won't say it, but she knows.
Who is my
I'll
favorite?
say it.
She thinks she does. I think they would both say each other if you asked them.
Yeah.
Or the other, I'm sorry. They would both say the other one.
Yeah,
So
you say you love you.
Dominic would say her, and I think you would. No, you
No,
would
I would
also
say myself.
you. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I think it's just been easier because me and her have been doing the same thing.
Yeah. He's another world now.
He had a child a couple months after I did, so
Oh.
yeah. So and he's engaged and is going down the family and work
Yeah.
life, and I
Yeah.
kind of went towards school. So I think we're just closer to the same page and same life, and so I don't think she loves either one of us more. I think we're just doing the same thing, so we have more in common right now.
Yeah.
But he's great too. He might. We're going to the awards ceremony thing tomorrow, so he'll probably come with
We'll
us.
see the whole
Oh yeah, you'll meet
family.
him too.
Oh, are you gonna be there tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, so will we, and so will he.
We'll see him.
Yeah.
No?
I like being a mom. I don't think I'm the most nurturing mom. I think I'm very much like, you know, this is what you need to do. Like, you know, life is, you know, not going to sympathize with you. And I'm very like, trying to set them up for what the world is like.
She knew what not to do because it's what she did. So she basically,
everything she did, she said no.
Yeah, she basically helped us learn from her own mistakes and get to skip that hurdle that she didn't skip.
So give yourself a grade. A, B, C, D. What do you get? What do you give yourself?
Oh God.
What do you give to her?
As a mom? If you're talking about, it depends on what you're talking about. Like, you're right, like, she's not a very nurturing person, but I get uncomfortable when people are very nurturing, so that kind of fits well. My brother might have a different opinion on that.
So what's a grade?
I don't want to be, you know, a butt kisser, so I'm not answering this question.
It's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about yourself? Just give yourself.
Yeah, grade yourself.
Grade myself.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I was not always perfect, right? I was a really young mom and I was learning as I was growing up, so maybe a B.
Really?
Yeah.
You should give us an A.
I was gonna give you a B too.
Yeah. See, we're the same person.
Like each other. Exactly.
I mean,
mother like daughter.
Yeah, I mean, we struggled. You know, we went through a lot. Life, you know, we're happy and we're good, and I just bought a house for us and stuff, and things are okay, but they weren't always okay.
I think the reason is because you guys know you have an even better future. Just keep walking to the A. But we don't have to be A, you know. Like,
I mean, I still got plenty of assignments to turn in, you know. I'm gonna get that A. We'll see.
Wow. So actually, this is the first time I think I have a mother-daughter together as a student. You guys are a good role model for everybody.
Yeah.
Wow. So in 1 month, right?
Yeah.
They are going to, and tomorrow you guys coming. Are you coming too?
I will be here. Yes.
Wow. Academic honor.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, and she killed it.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here. It's
Okay.
Okay.
like give us a
Okay.
yeah. Best wish. Go, 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 go. Yay!
I love it.
Go Dragon!
I love it.
Tiffin is so proud to have a mother-daughter team. Congratulations.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so this is my student and her daughter, and they both in criminal justice. So I'm honored to be part of their life in this moment. And look forward to hear more new news.
Thank you.
More A coming. Okay, bye-bye.
Arianna?
I just wanted to say to my mom and to my sister that I'm proud of them for completing everything that they've been working towards. And I love them both, and have a good day.
Okay,
All right.
great, thank you. I
You're
want Andrea and Ariana to know how very proud I am of them. And I can't wait, it's gonna be so exciting. Doesn't happen often, but it's happening for us tomorrow, so can't wait. Love you guys.
You must be so proud of them.
I am so proud of them, you have no idea. Yes.
proud of you and I love you.
Proud of you. Keep up good work.
Congratulations, you persevered. You climbed the mountain and you made it to the top. Congratulations, we're proud of you. We love you. You're now officially Dragons for Life.